Why are you shouting so loudly? It's one thing to just float in the sky. Did you know that you have fungi and worms growing on your body? Instead of covering it properly in the ground, it ran out and wreaked havoc on other people's vegetable gardens. This seed is here to guide you. Do your grandpa. Block. Good night, cabbage. Senior brother, you've got it, haven't you? We brought so much stuff. What if it can't be sold? It's so heavy to carry it back. When we arrived at the venue, you don't need to worry about anything. Just eat the free miracles they offer. Leave the rest to me. This radish was saved by the eldest brother. One less to eat. If they know their stuff, I'll just consider it a lucky draw. If no one buys, consider it a gift. Go to the banquet. This horse leg is roasted. How much to sprinkle? Even if you are careful. Don't make this crazy radish of mine anxious. See that? That's the village girl who ruined the business alliance's cash flow. Don't underestimate her. I heard she has quite a few rare items. The blind box they created drove all the cultivators in the city crazy. Even Chairperson Pace suffered a great loss at her hands. My senior classmate said we looked like country girls. Ignore them. Eat more spiritual fruits when we get to the venue. These people, besides being dressed in flashy clothes, he couldn't pull out many coins from his pocket. This blanket feels strangely soft underfoot. It would be fine to give it to my third senior brother to use as a chair cushion. I don't know what will happen after the business alliance meeting. Do these street vendors sell recyclables? These are all the foundations of my heavenly sword sect. The property deeds for 5 consecutive streets are all tied up here. How could it not be enough for 1 billion spirit stones? Those who do not meet the requirements will be dismissed. In previous years, 1 million spirit stones were enough to enter the outer areas of the annual auction. This year, it increased tenfold. This is obvious. Only top-tier families and sects are allowed in. Young Master G, please come inside. The highest level anonymous temporary card of the Business Alliance. A single note with a face value of 200 million. There are 10 here. A total of 2 billion. Open your eyes. Make sure there's enough room for you to eat a few plates of fruit. Excuse me. President Pei just issued the new rules last night. Do not accept negotiable instruments. Only recognizes tangible assets. Universal notes issued by the Business Alliance itself. You yourselves don't acknowledge it. Waste paper obtained by tricking people out of mud. I really thought it could be used as a snack. You should hurry back to your hometown and go farming. That is. Haha, they dared to come for verification, even carrying a basket of rotten radishes. Senior brother, stop flipping. It's such a hassle to keep untying the bag. Even eating a meal requires looking at things. I should have stayed at the inn. I ate the noodles cooked by my senior brother. Haha. What are your plans? Use your basket of muddy radishes. Come and raise 1 billion spirit stones. We'll still use that rusty piece of iron. If you can use these junk pieces to light up the swallow stone. I wrote the 3 characters of Guj Yanjin backwards. That's what you called a mistake. What a hassle. Ha ha ha. I found it. You've been fussing around for so long just to build a house out of a basket. Used blue bricks. This is what I used to prop up the table legs. One of the legs on my table is half a length shorter. This is just right for padding. Steady humming. All right, guards, get these people out of here. Don't you want to see the actual product? I haven't put it up yet. What's going on? Purple has exceeded the detection limit. That was a spiritual essence brick condensed from 10,000 years of earth veins. Impossible. Could it be that buying a bluestone pavilion? Fall down and use the table legs as a stepping stone. Is this stone broken? Why is it still smoking? Uncle, is that enough? Can we go in now? Please come in. Please come in. No meaty taste. It also lacks the aroma of firewood cooked rice. The banquet hosted by this wealthy family wasn't very substantial. Please follow me, distinguished guests. This is a distinguished guest. Your location is here. Distinguished guests who receive top-quality spiritual efficacy materials. They were assigned behind this pillar. Manager Wen Hui, please calm down. Even the junior staff follow the rules. Senior brother, this place is close to the Sichuan cuisine area. The dishes will be served soon. Our table will definitely be the first to take a bite. It's hot. What are you still standing there for? Go and urge the kitchen staff. Take more large bowls. My dog has a big appetite. We'll expedite your order right away. If my junior sister thinks it's good, that's fine. Anyway, I'm here to cause trouble. Hey, where do you sit and smash things? Not smashing. The president and the others sat down. Jin Bukong seems very angry, but the country girl didn't make a fuss. It's good that there was no fuss. In this kind of situation, she was a country girl who had never seen the world. Even with money, things can slip away. Chairperson's opinion. This kind of country girl. We've arrived at our home turf. They can only be trampled on by us. Junior sister, eat quickly. These grapes aren't as sweet as the ones from our mountains, but it's good enough to quench thirst. Junior sister, eat more. Today we'll just eat, not shop. Notify the entire venue. Start immediately. The first treasure of the day. Starting bid, 10 million. 1,000-year spirit grass. It really is like this. The finest elixirs that only appear in legends. I've heard that this herb can heal even a dying golden core cultivator, instantly reuniting spiritual power. Starting price 10 million Jue value. I'll offer 15 million. Senior brother. Are these city people a little slow on the uptake? What's wrong? You've taken a liking to that grass? What do you like? Look at the edge of the leaf. How rolled up are they? The roots of this grass are clearly rotten. It has leaf blight disease. Achoo! Is there a higher amount, such as 25 million? Why spend over 20 million to buy a diseased plant? Where did this wild girl come from, daring to spout nonsense in the grand hall of the Business Alliance? I'm just telling the truth. The grass was lacking both water and fertilizer. The roots must be infested with aphids, ignorance of the brown spots on the leaves. It is the Tao pattern that has been accumulated from the great Tao. The withered leaves are due to the restrained spiritual essence. Back to simplicity. Why are you all so angry? My junior sister is young. I don't understand the refined tastes of you city folks. Different strokes for different folks. Chairperson, you should kick them out, since he doesn't like this plant. Let's get real stuff out there. sold for 25 million. It seems the distinguished guest in the corner has extremely high standards. I wonder if this next treasure will catch your eye. The second item was the 9-turn resurrection pill. This elixir was obtained by a master alchemist through considerable effort, refined with 10 years of painstaking effort. As long as this pill is taken, it can reshape the meridians, save your life. Starting price, 50 million, 55 million spirit stones, 60 million, all offer 70 million. Why is that knowledgeable guy in the corner muted? Just now, pointing and commenting on the 1,000-year-old elixir. Now we've encountered a truly top-grade divine elixir. They didn't even dare to fart. It's because I don't dare to. Or maybe I just don't have any snacks in my pocket. The meat my senior brother just grilled was a bit too salty. Eat some candy to soothe your throat. This is clearly a top-grade elixir that everyone is scrambling to get their hands on. Big Yellow, stop staring at the empty plate. Sweet after eating. Ah, what's that smell? Do you even know how to buy things? The dark, unpleasant smell of the medicinal pills was so strong it made my nose tingle. My senior brother taught me, if the heat is too high, the food will turn bitter and black. This inferior medicine is too hot in nature. Eating too much will definitely cause hair loss. If you want to become bald, then you can spend money to buy it. Anyway, I'm not buying it. You Ray talking nonsense. I'll offer 80 million. Go ahead and give it to me if you dare. Not following is a sign of poverty. Since you like this bird pill so much, then it's yours. Remember to buy more hair growth tonics when you get back. I think your hairline was already quite receding. The hammer fell and the item sold for 80 million. A bunch of useless people. This bumpkin actually fed his dog top-grade elixirs. The spiritual energy emanating from the candies in Jiang Mo's hands. The monks in the entire hall had already. I'm starting to doubt the voters' judgment. Heave ho, heave ho. Hey everyone. The next item in the auction. It will absolutely get everyone's blood pumping. Oh, it was a live dragon egg. The Merchant Alliance can even obtain such divine artifacts. Good eyesight. This egg was risked to retrieve from the depths of the 10,000 Beasts Mountain range. It harbors a trace of extremely pure ancient dragon bloodline. Starting bid, 1 million. 1.5 million spirit stones. You stupid dog, you've soaked my ledger. Your insolence is outrageous. You'd better keep your stray dog in check. His solemn or startled the dragon. Bloodline. Big Yellow, you better behave yourself. Aren't you ashamed? So what if your senior brother didn't feed you enough before you came out? That's a dragon egg. Even the dragon. That also has a dragon flavor. It would be delicious to use it to make a Jianbingguozi Chinese crepe. Look at that egg. The egg shells were rusty, bright red. It doesn't look fresh at all. Besides, it's such a big nod. It's not even enough to fill a gap between your teeth. The most important thing is, those are pets that people sell, not lunch. You can't just take a bite out of anything round. This dragon egg, I'm determined to take the beast-taming sect. We must never let it fall into the hands of such a vulgar person. Become the index finger in his mouth. Junior sister buys an egg for 200 million spirit stones. If you take this back to boiling eggs, one bite and tens of thousands of spirit stones are involved. It's really not worth it. Yeah, and it's so tender. Multicolored patterns. The eldest brother said, this fancy-looking egg has a strong fishy smell. Eat this. It's sweet, more filling than that rusty egg. This annual auction must not be allowed. It turned into a farce involving these country bumpkins. City people are so stingy. In broad daylight, they couldn't even bear to turn on the heating valve. Senior brother, I'm cold. Lay down. This material. These patterns are amazing. This is a fault naturally formed by the laws of the great Tao. This sword intent, even after millions of years, can still tear through space. Master Jiang has excellent eyesight. This item is from the ancient battlefield of gods and demons, the supreme treasure left behind. Fragments of the water-breaking sword. Starting bid, 5 million spirit stones. 5 million spirit stones. Replaced with high-quality pork, enough for rhubarb to eat for 2,000 years. Replace with fabric. It can cover the entire commercial city. Ha! President Pei really wants to use this prized possession of the store? Ancient broken sword. Duan Shui became the leader of the alliance with this broken sword. A single sword strike cleaved open the spiritual veins of Tiandang Mountain. Our business alliance has built its foundation today. Today, we're bringing out this sword as the grand finale. I want the whole of Kyushu to know. Who is the most powerful overlord in the cultivation world? The myriad water's divine sword is a manifestation of the laws of heaven and earth. This level of divine object. It's not some random wild chicken or stray dog. Everyone can comment on it. Some unsophisticated country folk. It's best to keep your mouth closed and lower your head. This shape looks so familiar. Senior brother, take a look. I knew it looked familiar. This isn't my old hoe. Was it that piece of broken iron slag? The notch on the left is definitely jagged. There's a small corner missing on the right side. It's exactly the same piece that's missing from my old hoe. Ha ha ha. You said it was residue from your farm tools. Then tell me, what's with the ancient killing intent swirling around this fragment? The dark red bloodstains of gods and demons on it. What happened again? What kind of divine or demonic bloodstains? That was when Dao Wang was following behind, picking up the leftovers. Stepping on it left a muddy mark. The business alliance will not tolerate such scoundrels running rampant. Visitor, throw this arrogant brat out. I'll see who dares to lay a finger on my junior sister. Your business alliance was exposed for selling counterfeit goods and scamming people. Are they going to kill me to silence me now? What proof is needed to expose it? Could he possibly get out of that broken bamboo basket? He pulled out an ancient divine sword, but failed. Haha, you don't believe it, right? Then take the original and compare it with yours. Oh dear, it's at the very bottom. I wish I hadn't bought so many potatoes. Hey! Take a look for yourself. Oh, impossible. This must be a coincidence. There are countless things in the world that look alike. Oh. Wow, it really sucked up. No good, no good. It stinks so bad, the stench has seeped into the iron. Take him to a quick map. I'm afraid the fumes will kill my cabbage noodles. This old man. I don't want this piece of scrap metal. If you city folks find it rare, take it home, wash it, and it'll be usable as a footrest. It really is the same raw material. Moreover, the hoe in his hand was the part of the broken piece of wood. Forgot the reputation of the business alliance. Take a scrap of broken farm tools. They tricked us into paying a high price for a refund. If the business alliance doesn't give us an explanation today, we smashed up this auction house. Senior brother, don't want this iron gate anymore. Let's hurry up and sell our own stuff. I am hungry. I want to go back and eat the braised pork my senior brother makes. Okay, everyone, please be quiet for a moment. Since this junk could sell for 500 million. Now let's talk about the next items in our auction. Everyone should keep their eyes peeled. The news bell was stopped immediately upon ringing. Announced halftime. 1 stick of incense. Give me that disgraceful Liu Jinzhen. Come to the backstage. Who told you to use that fragment as the grand finale? I'll hand over the whole factory to you. You found a piece of scrap iron to fool buyers all over Kyushu. The fragments of the chairperson. It really was dug out from ancient ruins. Who knew Jiang would casually pull out a broken hoe? It was actually his mother. The president and other individual customers on the first floor were clamoring for refunds. Second floor, VIP room number 1 with representative. Demand immediate termination of cooperation. Where is that bastard Jinbu Kong? He was still at the front desk. These old guys have completely lost touch with us now. Just waiting to see who gets crushed in the second half. What good stuff can you bring out? President, please calm down. Money doesn't lie, no matter how eloquent you are. This is, after all, the Kyushu auction house. We'll still decide the rules for a while, no matter what he takes out. Even a 9th-tier divine herb. Our auctioneers only announce the reserve price. Then activate all the hidden stakes we buried in the factory. Go and notify all the hidden agents in the hall. Tell them to stick to the same story later. Only offer the lowest price. Who dares to raise the price by even a single copper coin? I skinned him alive. Fellow Taoists. Below are consigned items from the miscellaneous service peak of the free and unfettered sect. A basket of fresh green radishes. Starting bid, 1 unit. Low-grade spirit stones. They dare to put any kind of garbage on stage. They making a fool of us. Carry it down quickly. Don't waste everyone's time. The school of thought has been established. Waiting for the gavel to fall. Go collect the handling fee from Jiang. President Gao Ming. This servant style is going to be utterly disgraced today. They also have to shoulder huge debts. The president's rule-making was brilliant. Junior sister, you raised so confused. You left this peeler on the cutting board before you left the house. Without this, you expect people to use their teeth to gnaw on the skin? Please forgive me. This basket contains the main items. This peeler comes free with the purchase of radishes. Ha ha ha, a broken knife. Our side is poor. I can't even afford a decent swordsman anymore. Ha ha ha. You should move aside. I haven't finished speaking yet. If your skin peels off, it will be difficult to wash off. There's no mistake. That aura. This innate law of slaughter. This is the Immortal slang flying knife. Rumors. Top-tier artifacts lost in the ancient war between gods and demons. This is a truly divine artifact capable of cleaving through the laws of the great Tao. Oh, what kind of flying dagger is that? That knife is too fast. Old cut hands. The eldest brother complained that it was not convenient to use. Just throw it under the stove. I think it's a waste to throw it away. Picked up the little fart for use. Dear service bees, honesty and integrity in business, regardless of age or gender. We worked very hard to grow this basket of radishes. Watering and fertilizing took a lot of effort. You can eat with complete peace of mind after buying it. This little knife is nothing compared to the sky. Since everyone is buying our local specialties, sending a set of eating utensils is also appropriate. Otherwise, Peeling these rough radishes is really hard on your teeth. Let's continue. Isn't the starting bit a single snack? A spirit stone. 50 million at a time. Roll away. Spirit stones. The Chen family wants this radish. Senior brother, our radishes are sweet. But how many pigs can 50 million spirit stones buy? Junior sister, that's because she knows her stuff. It is a respect for the fruits of our labor. What's 50 million? But the radishes we pulled ourselves. The soil is all fresh. Want to buy for 50 million? Chi kin la ogui. You're treating a beggar like this. I'll offer 80 million spirit stones. Furthermore, if the Kin family dares to compete with me, I'll cut off your supply of spirit or tomorrow. What about the people I arranged for the stooges? Where did you go? The president couldn't stop it. Those we arranged to rely on wouldn't even amount to 100,000 spirit stones. The riders are so resilient. I'll offer 120 million. If no one else is following, just drop the hammer. I quoted to 0.1 million, plus my low-grade heaven rank flying sword as a discount. Heavenly ranking flying sword is nothing. I'll offer 300 million. In addition, the right to select the floor of my Sect's treasure pavilion. What should the president do? If this continues, our auction house's credibility needs to be kept quiet. 3.5 million. Our 10,000 sword sect is offering 8 million spirit stones. Metropolitan, that won't do. That's our ancestral legacy. Have my senior brothers never seen a knife before? 2 years ago, De Wang used it to grind its teeth. Look, there's even a tooth mark on the blade. Keep quiet. Let's just count the money. Dan Dinge contributed 1 billion. What are you? A mere alchemist. Trying to steal. Can you even lift the weapon coins? I must be blind to have fallen for that broken weapon. We'll take these radishes. That is a variant of the 10,000 years spirit mountain. Even the mud on it bears rare traces. All of them are for you. Leave the radish. This is the leftover vegetable scraps from Xiao Hong's meal. The wood in the woodshed is almost brittle. Who would dare to compete with 3 billion? How many steamed buns can my senior brother buy with 3 billion? A steamed bun shop that can buy the entire Kyushu commercial capital. Eat different flavors every day. Eat until you ascend to heaven. Then hurry up and sell it to them. I am hungry. Sell them all early so we can go to the street corner for hot pot. 5 billion. Who are you? This is the business alliance. You can't afford to bluff. Since everyone wants, then the G family will reluctantly agree to take on the entire burden. 10 billion yuan transaction. Why? Congratulations, Emperor. The distinguished guests in box 1. This basket of ancient ginseng variants, along with this peeling magic tool. Now it's yours, etc. Little girl, what other requests do you have? The knife from just now. The yellow dog chewed a hole in its teeth while grinding them. I didn't notice either when I just discovered it. I felt really bad for this generous boss. Grandpa Village Chief said, "You have to have a conscience when doing business." The knife is broken. Let me give this boss a free gift. Buy cabbage and get a free vegetable washing basin. This basin is durable. Consider this my compensation to the boss. Jiang pottery body. That basin contains the earth elemental essence of a small world. I don't want carrots even if you offer 15 billion. I want cabbage and a basin. The 20 billion myriad realms sect should stop spreading rumors. We want this basin. Senior brother, am I too good for you? The way they looked at the pots. It's exactly the same as how I chop braised pork. Junior sister, don't be afraid. How much is left in your basket? This type of vegetable washing basin. There's still a stack at home. They were all piled up in the corner of the woodshed and the electric table. Don't worry, everyone. This kind of basin and vegetables. We still have one basket here. Miracles were born in the entire cultivation world in this basket. Faced with the threat of death, it completely collapsed. The president has completed the handover of all 10 auction items. Current land deeds of various sects, other mortgage certificates, our for-grade basements are already filled. They even managed to refine a single low-grade spirit stone. President Pei has settled the accounts. Let's settle the bill. Of course, we should settle the bill. But since it's a business, the rules must be clearly explained. The agricultural products that Miss Jiang brought, it was covered in mud. It severely contaminated the most free array of our class of venues. This is called environmental restoration fee. Major sects fought each other to seize the goods, disturbed the other VIPs. This is called order maintenance fee and mental distress compensation fee. Those so-called junk items can sell for exorbitant prices. It's all thanks to the prestigious reputation of my business alliance that I have such protection. This is called a special appraisal fee for divine objects. Round down to 0. After deducting 50% of the total transaction amount, including principal and interest. President Pei, what are you planning? It's even louder than my solid gold one. 50% handling fee. Why don't you merchants just rob the cashew bank directly? If you don't pay this money, in this episode, not a single spirit stone can leave this building. I don't have money. I've been in business all my life. I enjoy dealing with people who follow the rules. I have a problem. I like to read contracts starting from the last line. The characters are written thinner than ant legs. It's easy for ordinary people to overlook the clauses. Article 108. All those who achieve a single transaction amount exceeding 10 billion top-grade spirit stones. No handling fees. Enjoy a lifetime commission-free privilege. Launch the war immediately. Please delete this 108th entry from the backend. Immediately money not empty. No matter how precise your calculations are, even the one wielding the pen cannot win. I'm going to deduct 50% from your salary, not a single penny less. When you modified the backend data, Chairperson Pei, did you forget to ask me something? What to ask? There is a heavenly Tao spirit testing stone displayed at the entrance of your merchant alliance. Right when I walked in and signed this contract, the paper feels thin. Not very safe. So, I casually rubbed it on the heavenly Tao spirit testing stone. Incidentally, a drop of blood was dripped. The heavenly contract has been formed. The full amount arrived without any discrepancies. Many thanks to Chairperson Pei for providing the stage. Here's the payment for the radishes and cabbages you sold. Ford's senior brother only has this one. My mentor in the shadow class. This card contains. It accounts for 30% of the entire cashew trading route's cash flow. Now you are the richest person in Shangluo. You spent tens of billions of dollars today. Prices in cashew are about to skyrocket. Today, one premium snack can buy 10 kilograms of lingmi, a type of rice. Tomorrow, you might not even be able to buy a pound. We must spend it immediately. Replace with food. This is called combating inflation. What are we waiting for? Hurry up and go buy some things. Qi Anye and Jiang, what are your instructions? Buy bags first. How many bags do you have for storing things? Miss Jiang, this is our alliance's prized possession, the Sameru ring. It contains a radius of 10 zhong, fireproof and waterproof. 3 miniature spirit gathering arrays were also depicted inside. Too little space. It can't hold much. What are those dusty gray burlap sacks? That was the lowest level menial storage bag. The capacity is extremely large. However, It lacks the support of defensive formations. Rough material, easily damaged. They usually practice asceticism at the bottom level, the kind used to hold slag. Linen storage bag. How much is this? There were approximately 100,000 items stored in the basement warehouse. All included. Jiang girl, all inclusive. What are you going to do with 100,000 DJ storage bags? There's so much good soil outside Changsheng village. I can only carry one basket at a time. I'm exhausted. With these 100,000 bags, I can flatten a hill when I get back. Enough for us to set up a shed. Thousands of acres of new fields have been opened up. What are you standing there for? Check out and pick up. Fennel girl. This is what Chairperson Pei spent a lot of money on. Please have the Heavenly Mystery Pavilion create the Deathless Puppet. This puppet has 300 miniature cleaning arrays built in, specially used for maintaining the cleanliness of this great lobby. Not for sale. It's incredibly clean, even by sweeping. Those grunting beasts in the pigsty. She's been shedding a lot lately. The third senior brother complained every day that he couldn't sweep it all up. 10 times the price. I bought. Please wait a moment. I'll pack it up right away. We'll pack it for you along with the instruction manual. No need to pack. I also need to clean up the mess and take a bath. Just so happens that Miss Jiang has money. The hall is empty. The items you purchased at tonight's auction, they have all been delivered to the VIP room on the top floor. Fellow Taoist Liu has been waiting there for quite some time. Go to inspect the goods. Senior brother, look at this. I just checked it carefully. Excellent sealing. It's really good. The material is said to be deep-sea sand, breathable but not leaky. My junior sister understands me best. Right? This size is just right for the hundreds of kilograms of greens we had a few days ago. Stuff the greens in. Go back and wash it clean. My senior brother will pickle fresh mustard greens for you. Add more chili peppers. In about 2 weeks, I can eat it with meat buns. I was hit by Big Yellow. Just bear with it. I'll add 2 big chicken drumsticks for you when we get back. I chewed up these metal lumps halfway through the journey and ate them as snacks. Senior brother's meat buns tomorrow. Could we switch to retail minced meat? I'll pack it for you when I get back. Make whatever filling you want. Since the abacus is not working, then don't blame me for flipping the table. Chairperson Pei of the Business Alliance. Using the highest level of blood energy summoning in the middle of the night. It seems you've encountered a hurdle you can't overcome. Miscellaneous servant Feng Jiang Nuo, and the senior brothers and sisters beside him. He was accompanied by a strange-looking mongrel and a chicken. Independent guest house in the east of the city. I want them to die tonight. Who do you think I am? So it was the one who stole the show after the auction tonight. The god of wealth's hiring fee for this job. I want 30% of your business alliance's total revenue for the next 10 years. The deal was finalized with the addition of that top-grade spirit marrow brick as a deposit. Blood and chi have been formed. I want that girl's head and that money. If you lose even a single penny, I'll take your shadowless studio hostage. 1 million to million, 5 million. Why do all these cards look the same? Junior sister, stop counting. There are a total of 23 billion snacks here. Wealth can move people's hearts. Outside the inn tonight. I wonder how many vicious dogs, willing to risk their lives for money, surrounded them. Don't be silly. I just ate a big rock. I'm hungry again. I'll buy you a big bone tomorrow. These guys are really arrogant. They haven't even activated the most basic warning arrays. The gates of death are wide open. There wasn't even a single guard patrolling the courtyard at night. Chairperson Pei said that several people were strange. Don't be careless. First, release 3 waves of venom to knock out the people inside. The man who attacked killed them all. The woman's head was chopped off. Take all valuables. Junior sister is a restless sleeper. Always kicks off the blanket. Pretending to be a ghost and shooting arrows. Don't wake my junior sister. It's late. The information was incorrect. This woman is tough. Blowing her up with a steel-piercing grenade. Since you don't understand the rules, then stay. Once you're here, don't leave. I happen to need a few more balls of yarn. Ha ha ha. The player's target is extremely dangerous. This piece of material is not honest. The thread actually broke. We have to do the needlework again. This looks much better. The wall is broken. My junior sister will definitely feel bad about the money spent on repairing the wall tomorrow. It's more lively when there are more people. Let's go together. For senior brother, put more scallions in your steamed buns. 2 big chicken drumsticks. Don't touch that window. That's the window screen my junior sister just picked out this afternoon. Did senior brother actually buy the big meat buns? Wow, senior sister. Is this your new fabric artwork? This red dye is so vibrant, and the leather feels really thick. It's more like the black bear skin of our village chief back home. Resilience is also necessary. Senior sister, which shop did you buy the fabric from? As long as you like it. I made this last night when I was bored. They are not human. They sewed the people together to create a painting of 30 people. The money will be refunded to the original payment method. They won't take this order anymore. They can't even handle a country girl now. I can add more money if needed. Adding your ancestors and fathers brought 30 top-tier assassins. He didn't even touch the woman's bedside. That woman used the rule of directly cutting space. Even if you conceal the true strength of your target, you will still lose money. Let us go to our deaths. Starting today, the business alliance has been permanently blacklisted by the Shadowless Pavilion. Good luck to you. The chieftain wasn't counting the ghost soldiers on top. You've come to disturb my peaceful brewing. The other party was a wild girl from the countryside, but she possessed a perfectly intact divine artifact. She gave away the magical device in the street, mistaking it for a peeler. Are you sure about this amazing artifact? Absolutely true. These people have illegitimate origins. The goods being sold carried a strong sense of murderous intent. I suspect they are black market dealers reselling contraband from restricted areas, reselling prohibited items in restricted areas. This is a capital offense. Jiang Meng as the true successor of Kieshu. They should come forward to investigate and seize it. After the matter is completed, I'll pick out 3 items that I like from his goods. Do you have any objections? As long as old Q can take down the person, you can choose whatever is seized first and then lead the way. I'd like to see several country bumpkins. What kind of waves can be stirred up when it's burning? Blocking the main street. All unauthorized personnel should leave. Jiang, you are suspected of stealing and selling prohibited items from restricted areas, disrupting the price order of Kyushu Commercial Capital. Now come with me to the Business Alliance to undergo investigation. President Pei, are you being reasonable? I sold radishes at your auction yesterday. Isn't it pretty satisfying to take a cut? How did it suddenly become reselling contraband? You use fake artifacts as freebies at the auction. Malicious price manipulation. The Business Alliance has the right to confiscate all your illegal gains. If you want to rob me, just say so. Stop making these lame excuses. No money. My senior brother won't give it to me. It's deadly. Old Q. Let's get started. This girl is so stubborn. Take it directly. Hand over your storage magic items. Take off that bamboo basket. I can make the decision. I'll leave you a whole corpse. Who are you? Come down and line up to buy groceries. We must follow the rules. Snort. Ants that don't know their own mortality. Senior brother, the wind is a bit strong. You're blocking my way from eating steamed buns. Good. It's not lunchtime yet. Chairperson Pei was in a hurry to deliver the vegetables. Arrogant Junior. Do you really think my nascent soul stage is made of paper? Ha 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 ha. Ha. Messy texture. Overcooked. But this piece of meat still needs to be cut. This piece of meat still needs to be deboned. Ha. Ah. Junior sister, the stone is cut. Are you going to take it back to paving the road? Senior brother, your swordsmanship has deteriorated. Senior brother, look at this area. The left side is at least half a fingernail thicker than the right side. If you were asked to cut potato shreds, this level of skill is only good enough to feed pigs. My junior sister's reprimand was correct. I've definitely gotten a bit rusty lately. The main problem is that the ingredients are too old. When Elder Q forged, I bet they added a lot of random, mixed ores to it. It has a very hard texture when cut. Easy to break the blade. Ha ha ha. Chairperson Pei also sent this dish. It's already been cut. We haven't asked you how to get to the auction house yet. Are you going to give way or not? Oh my God. Run. Ha ha ha. Chairperson Pei, why aren't you leaving? I'm waiting for my senior brother to slice you up to. Should I take it home and marinate it? Senior brother, city folks are really timid. They're not even as good as the quails in our village. Spoiled. Let's go to the auction house and get rid of the rest of the items. Let's go back to the mountains and farms as soon as possible. Oh. Transformation of artifacts and magical treasures. It really was cut into thin slices. The snacks my fourth brother earned today. Is it enough to get a bigger doghouse for Big Yellow? By this entire Kyushu commercial capital, it could easily be turned into a doghouse. That's their Lord De, the girl carrying the bamboo basket. He possessed boundless radiance. There is also the aura of the Earth Source, mere scum from the southern wilderness. They even dare to flaunt things from the source of the Earth's veins. You have 3 breaths to go. Hand over all the geniuses who possess the aura of forbidden zones. Then he severed his own meridians. Jagger LeCoulter can leave you with your bodies intact. Fourth senior brother. Look at that metal shell. Doesn't it look like a giant fruit flute? Junior sister. That's clearing the flowing silver. This metal is extremely refractory, unbreakable, and indestructible. Such a big pot bottom. If you peel it all off, it's worth at least 1 billion. The third senior brother's shiny metal shell. Can you take it apart and make me a cast iron pot? This flying riveted sleeve structure is too rough. The load-bearing joints didn't even have hidden snaps. It was held up by only a few broken nails. The defensive array patterns were drawn like chicks packing at rice, full of loopholes. How dare you be so eager to die? I will grant your wish. Okay. Since you are so stubborn, then even the very source of the Earth's veins will be reduced to ashes. Oh, the third senior brother's pipe is on fire. Will Immortal get hurt? No. What happened? Why did the spiritual energy transport pipe break? 3 inches away from the fire position. The scorpion wasn't killed. The front opening is slightly to the left. The load-bearing shaft is crooked. The heavenly counter of the central spirit array is not tight enough. A gap about half a finger's width was left. That is definitely the lost art of Liu Ban, the person wearing glasses. He is a master of mechanical arts. Ah, this board is in good condition. It can sell for 8,000. My junior sister sold this pile of junk. A restaurant big enough to book half of the commercial city. Thank you, third senior brother. The remaining sheet metal was just enough to make a few cuts. 2 large iron pots, as long as my junior sister likes it. Stewed meat is definitely delicious. Do you know who I am? Do you know what that red light just now represented? You smashed up someone's inn. They must compensate at the original price. I am a member of the 9 Provinces Clan Alliance, the direct envoy of the Tsuchiki family. The war fleet of the young master, Kilin Yuan, will descend upon Chengdu. At that time, you didn't even have a chance to kneel down and beg for mercy. Does the 4th senior brother, Ji, belong to the farming or pig-raising family? It sounds like there are quite a few people in the family. Are they very rich? The main building of the inn was completely destroyed. I'll give you 500,000. High-grade spirit stones. The temperature just now. My junior sister. 2 pots of mutated radishes planted on the windowsill. The dry product is worth 5 million. High-grade spirit stones. You are extorting this special envoy in broad daylight, even if you throw the money into the sea. And it's absolutely impossible for you bunch of poor bastards to have it. Don't rush to shout. The accounts are not yet settled. My dog, DeWong, is usually the most timid. Your broken metal shell fell from the sky. Come. He'll definitely have trouble eating and sleeping for the next month. Severe hair loss. Nice to meet you all. Harmony brings wealth. Give me 16 million. Don't even think about getting money. There is one life or death situation. The G family army will absolutely make you die a horrible death. They ray forcing us to use our worst debt collection tactics. As soon as the G family army arrived, I will tear you to pieces. Big Yellow, go back to sleep. He ran away, so you won't have any meat to eat. What base to run? The special envoy's debts have not been settled. As the guide, should this debt be attributed to you? I have money. Ancestors, all you want is for me to go back. 16 million high-grade spirit stones. I will immediately mobilize the money shops throughout Kyushu to transfer funds to you. Snort. Do you think I really care about that 16 million? You just said you have money. Do you think I wouldn't know the details of my calculations? Your business alliance usually relies on issuing notes. Got something for nothing. Current vault cash flow. It's not even enough to exchange 1/10 of this pile of papers. You can't do that. If so many bills are simultaneously subject to mandatory payment, the price system in the commercial capital will completely collapse. Everyone will go crazy. Killing you would be too easy. I want you to see with your own eyes how the merchant alliance dies. I can't take it anymore. The main money exchange was besieged. All 12 branch warehouses in the south and north of the city were completely overwhelmed. Elders from various sects have already arrived at the entrance of the treasury. What to do if you can't even come up with 10% of your cash? Lock the money exchange doors. Refuse to redeem fees. If you can't afford the fine, just close down. The fourth senior brother's sect looks pretty sturdy. Should I go back to the inn and get the hoe? One hoe down. I'll make sure to dig a big hole for him. You don't need to exert any effort. Some of our junior sisters are even more anxious than we are. Black 9 is an old thief. How dare you lie to me? Qingyan sect disciples, listen to my command. Follow me to break the formation. Reclaimed sect assets. Fourth senior brother sat down and rested for a while. These people are making too much noise fighting. It won't stop anytime soon. Big brother, eat something to replenish your energy. Aren't you in a hurry? If Sam runs away, your money has gone down the drain. My family's accounting senior is sitting here. If he can get the money back, I'll deduct half a year's worth of his meal allowance. Hurry up and get some snacks from the warehouse. This is too much for us to hold on for long. Number. The warehouse was full of printed yes and receipts. The snacks had already been used by Chairperson Pei to fill the hole. Not a single piece was left. Fourth senior brother. When do you think this tortoise shell will break? Quickly, credit is a thing. Once a crack appears, it will collapse completely. Fourth senior brother, and the others even dismantled the door panels. That's 1,000-year-old sandalwood. I can sell it for tens of yuan if I take it back. Low-grade spirit stones. In their eyes now, even a brick delivered to your door is worth more than the receipt in your hand. They've all rebelled. Law enforcement guards, listen to my commands. Immediately head to the east of the city to quell the rebellion. All those involved in the robbery were to be killed on the spot. President Pei, please stop shouting. What do you mean? You want to disobey orders. Disobedience. You haven't paid our full military pay for 3 months. You're giving us empty promises and expecting us to risk our lives. Brothers, come with me. Go directly to dig up the Zhuan character vault on the 3rd underground floor. Just consider it as keeping the old dog company while he pays us our military pay. already. As long as these still exist, I didn't lose. So what if you re-rich? You can't keep me. Fourth senior brother is familiar with it. Your love, food cooked over a fire in the city, is just different. This fire burns money. Junior sister, you eat by yourself. Someone owes us janitors a large debt. Now they not only don't want to pay back, they still want to run away with our money. What? Let Big Yellow bite him. Ha-hee. Want to leave? You'll have to ask the ledger in my hand if it agrees. What? This is not my money. It should be returned. Oh my God. What's this? Fourth brother, are you fishing here so late at night? I caught a big fish. The money has been recovered. Now it's time to go up and recruit people. Grand Elder, what are you doing? Do you want to rebel? We tens of thousands of independent cultivators. They've already smashed all the ghost platforms of the Business Alliance. They want to use us to light sky lanterns for all of this. All for the future of the Business Alliance. Only by controlling the divine talent in his hands can Kyashu's pricing power, so that it won't collapse. I'm also doing this to preserve the foundation of the Business Alliance. Stop talking nonsense and go open that obsidian wall. Take out the 3 top-grade spiritual veins and the earth-suppressing magic treasure. With this money, we can then bribe the assassins outside, break through to a way out. The Grand Elder's entire body is gone. Where did the Dongxi Business Alliance's last trump card go? He was transferred. What utter bullshit! Jinbu Kong was transferred. Money is never empty. 'Cause an effect fishing rod. He stole the top-grade storage ring. All the money is inside. Tie him up. Since there is no money, we'll hand you over to those lunatics below. Let's quell the public anger. Chairperson, risk your life to save your brothers. Oh. 3 times 7 is 21. 30,000 glazed tiles were shattered. All of it is recorded on the Business Alliance's debt statement. The various business alliances have collapsed. Starting today, the price regulations in Kyashu have been changed. Fellow Taoist Jin, what exactly are you errand boyfing trying to do? The snack plate broke. What will everyone use for cultivation in the future? Whose radishes can sell for 20,000? Premium snacks. Miss Jiang, this is the Heavenly Sword Sect's treasured broken water sword. I'll trade it for the 2 cabbage leaves in your basket. This sheet of iron is too light. Use it to cut vegetables, but don't hold your hands properly. Big Yellow doesn't like to bite such thin things either. Quickly move all the Zhuantai heavy swords from the Sect's treasury. Grind the rhubarb's anterior teeth. Many of your things are not practical. My family still has several hundred acres of wasteland that haven't been tilled. Someone also needs to clean out the food rations for Dewang and Xiaohong. Yufeng is recruiting long-term workers. Food and lodging included. We'll be carrying manure. Give 2 slices of white potatoes a day. Go clean the chicken coop for Xiaohong. Send a radish every 3 days. Let's skip the jokes. Business Alliance has arrived. The market crashed. I lost everything. Senior brother. He seemed to have no strength left even to speak loudly. Eat something. You'll have the energy to pay back the money. I want to eat your filthy food. Don't think that just because you won, you can trample on my dignity. How can you work if you don't eat? You owe more than 50 billion. How many years would it take to pay this off? There are still several hundred newly recruited spirit beasts in the back mountain to register the birth of a mother. I watched him count the money pretty quickly. My brain is still okay. The business alliance went bankrupt, but your life now belongs to me. You signed this perpetual employment contract yourself. Let me help you put your fingerprints on it. Oh my God. Stop dawdling around. Senior brother, this person belongs to us. Haha. Don't play dead with me. Long-term worker no.001. Your working hours will be calculated from now on. Go to the front gate and give me the remaining floor tiles immediately. Take stock of each item clearly. Senior brother, this business alliance is broken. The building collapsed. Where would be a suitable place to hang this sign? The gatehouse over there is still half standing. It's quite solid. The height is also suitable. Hang it there perfectly. After the sign is hung up, your senior brother will take you to the blacksmith shop in the city. Buy a few new large pots. I'll make you a nice meal tonight to celebrate. I want to eat braised beef armor. Add more chili peppers. They ray here. Junior sister, be careful. Climb the middle empty space. Should Duwang move to the left or the right? Oh dear, why is the wind so strong? Big Yellow, you'd better block it. My signboard is about to fall off. You simply don't understand the methods of the G family. Long-term worker no.001. What are you doing? Don't even mention it. They didn't send the Shattering Star Sword to ask for money. They want to massacre the city. Oh. Your tin can is too big. It's blocking my light. Your name is Jiang, right? From now on, all the divine materials in your basket, the ley line you were assigned as a servant, all belong to my G family. Hand over your secret techniques for taming spirit plants and demonic beasts. The G family can spare your worthless life. You are put to farm in the backyard of a noble family. Senior brother, what material was that big iron shell made of? When the protective array of the city was shattered just now, not even a dent was left. Fireflies in the clear sky and deep-sea clouds iron. These two things. It is the toughest cheer-finding material in the entire cultivation world. The chief family built this star shatterer. 3 large spiritual veins were hollowed out. The cost of the outer shell alone exceeded 5 billion. Top-grade spirit stones. He said this thing is durable. Such a big iron shell. If it can be disassembled, move back to our servants' quarters. We can build the most luxurious doghouse in the whole village for Big Yellow. You Ray asking for it. Junior sister's idea is great. However, a head-on confrontation is not advisable. It must be handled using the techniques of butchering an ox. Cut along the nodes of those array patterns. Locate the seam and remove the bone. Hey, you in all black up there? I've got my eye on your boat. If you actively cooperate with the disassembly, I'll make the iron pot later. Can't we leave you here to eat a big pot meal in the wind? All ships, listen to my command. The main gun immediately charged to its maximum capacity. Fire! I'm ready to blast these reckless lunatics to ashes. In front of the main gun. All resistance is futile. Turn to ashes. Junior sister, the heat is just right for heating the pan. Then let me speak. There was no need to dodge at all. Our products, made in the wind, are just that durable. Having this free time, I could have done a couple more calculations just now. Third brother is right. The temperature is very uniform. Large heating area. Junior sister, since the pot is hot, we're short of firewood right now. The timing cannot be interrupted. If the vegetables are broken, they won't cook through. Rhubarb. Shake that glowing iron pipe down for me. When firewood. The land was short of fertilizer. This batch looks very plump. Chop it up and bury it. The radishes that grow from them will definitely be juicy and tender. All of them. Preparing to unload. R. Too stiff. He used elixirs to boost his cultivation level year after year. The meat is naturally on the tougher side. You're still keeping your blood and she's so tense. This is impossible. The fascia is too tightly connected. First loosen it up. Junior sister has handled it. The meat quality is just not good. I can only make do with it. Senior brother, you've worked hard. This is outrageous. Activate the second layer of defense. Gravity array. Shock them to death. What's blinding me? This is revealing. Possibly due 2 years of disrepair. The formation is broken. Extreme Blade Storm, Thunderfire Purgatory, Heavenly Gang Soul Lock. Monster. Fireflies flowing in the blue sky. 10,000-year-old black iron skeleton. Little sister. It's such a waste to put such good material in a bag. I took it apart, disassembled into standard building material boards. Dismantle. Dream. This is the myriad-fold Vedra formation that the G family spent 300 years building. Even if a nascent soul stage ancestor came, they too would suffer severe injuries from the backlash of this formation. A carpenter without spiritual power. What are you going to use to dismantle it? Lu Ban's art focuses on form, not energy. The ship is too heavy. Its skeleton was being crushed and struggling to breathe. The array light was brightest on the third senior brother's side. Even the brightest light is still just a snap fastener. Impossible. You lunatics, what kind of monsters are you? Rose. Hey, hold on. Keep my money safe. The last penny. It fell apart. We're rich. We're rich. This piece is worth at least 3,000. Collecting mid-grade spirit stones. That's a cast connecting shaft. Don't let 90% pure mercury escape. You can take these materials with you to hell. That thing looks like it's about to explode. He is in Hawaiian. Let all your things be buried with me. Faster. Ouch, oops. It's burning me. It's burning me. How could you? This place smells awful. A strong smell of rust from a family heirloom. Why does it look like a rotten potato? This is the root of the Earth's veins. It's going to explode. You can't escape. No one can escape it. It would be such a waste to blow it up. My third senior brother said this iron is worth quite a bit of money. If it explodes, all the building materials were ruined. Senior brother Jin must be heartbroken. You Ray crazy. You Ray really crazy. The heat is just right. This thing is connected to the air below. You have to soak it first. This is the Heavenly Thunder Formation. You actually managed to sever the laws. Great stormy outcome. Just right. The roasted sweet potatoes will definitely be sweet when we get back. What are you? I'm just a farmhand, working the land. Can't you read? My G family will collect this debt, one by one. Young master, please take care. Remember to go back and settle the war damage compensation form. It's about to land. This thing smashed down. Jiang Duo's remaining land also needs to be turned over. Senior brother, hold on tight. Hey. Chai Gu 2. Sun Saw. Walk, walk, walk. Big Yellow and Little Red must be hungry. We have to go back and feed the chickens. This sheet metal is sturdy. Go back and build a bigger villa for the master. It can prevent rain from leaking. The rest of the money will be used to build a luxurious doghouse for Big Yellow. Can you build a bigger one? The house is so drafty. Make him a 2-story building. Big Yellow and Little Red's nest also needs to be renovated. It needs to be sturdy. Don't let Big Yellow roll over in the middle of the night and collapse it. Sun mode changed. A head-on confrontation won't work. Soft lining is needed. This material is too brittle. It takes 3 days to build the main framework. Eat your meal and go to bed early. We'll do the field work tomorrow. Linyan. Xiaoyao Sect Miscellaneous Peak. You are weighing your pride. Trampled in the mud. Who are you? Your son has become a laughingstock across the entire Kyushu. And you, as the head of the family. We still need to calculate profits and losses here. The G family's affairs. It's not up to outsiders to interrupt. HMPH. What is the G family? The decree of the crying minister. That's exactly what we need to do with this most extreme kind of conflict. Go test variables that suddenly appear. Head of household. Young master. He gave me an order. Ancestral land treasure trove. All levels from Zhuan to Tian are now open. All warships were mobilized and military tokens were issued to the 12 families of Kyushu. Fully unleashed is the accumulated wealth of the Ji family over 10,000 years, gaping the southern wilderness. Not a blade of grass will be left. Who dares to back down? Exhibit. The highest level execution orders from the aristocratic family alliance. The last time I used it was 3,000 years ago when I wiped out the demon cave. Judging by the direction, they're heading towards the southern wilderness. What could a powerful family possibly use in that remote, impoverished place in the southern wilderness? Have you heard of this kind of spectacle? The shattered star sword was broken at the free and unfettered Sect. A dragon girl named Jiang dismantled the warship with a hoe. 100,000 troops. Mobilizing 100,000 elite cultivators to besiege a lowly servant peak. This will. The Sect leader who drained the entire spiritual energy pool of the cultivation world. Should we go and get a share of the pie? HMPH. What a load of crap. Kakamin Mountain Tai Hanyo. Like a group of puppets being led by the nose. Let's wait and see. So easy to fool. So what if 100,000 people could repair the Earth's veins? The despair and killing intent of 100,000 cultivators. Added to the rapid fire of the warship's main guns. I want to turn this land back into dead ashes. The Kyushu Alliance's kill order. The Southern Wilderness Free and Unfettered Sect has given you 3/4 of an hour to hand over the evil defense of Jiangnan and miscellaneous tasks. Feng Tong Dang. If there is a delay, not a blade of grass remains here. Sect Master, quickly look at the core of the formation. Snow Spirit Palace, look outside. That was an army of 100,000. The cinnabar from Kyushu they held in their hands. Let's save people. Sect Master, I beg you. You Ray a farmer. Our long-standing foundation has been destroyed just like that. Our ancestors in heaven are restless. Where is Jiang Nuo? Tie him up and send him out now. Sect Master, say something. It's not time yet. When will we have to wait? Look, the main cannon of the main realm outside is charging. That's a spirit crystal cannon capable of blasting an entire city apart. Snort. Not open yet. Kill. There are quite a lot of people. They seem to be here to pay their bills. Senior brother. Do these city people have absolutely no sense of public morality? They ruined our soil, littering, polluted forests and fields. Quickly surround this place. Don't let a single flying insect out. Jiang Nuo. The Great Formation is broken. 100,000 troops are right overhead. If you still have any conscience. So he tied his own hands and feet. Come with me to the front lines and kowtow. You guessed the sound of my bulls. Take him down immediately upon engaging in battle. Ugh, so noisy. Master. I'll go back to sleep when it gets light. A thief broke into the field. This is such a small matter. Why would you need to bother with it? Stretch your muscles and bones. Don't splatter blood on freshly washed clothes. Try harder. Their eyes are wrong. Let managers see in the village who contracted swine fever. Pixie trampled on the soil we just improved. It's necessary to treat it. Grab your weapons. Stubborn. Since you recording death, I'll just go through all the portals first. Sect Master, you've gone mad. He's the one who caused trouble for the sect. 100,000 troops are right overhead. Do not hand him over. We will all be buried with them. The Xiaoyao sect was destroyed 3,200 years after its founding. The mountain gate has been dug up. In the rules of the sect, I have never written the words selling disciples to survive. There's a cellar under the bed inside the house. Direct access to abandoned mines in the back mountain. No matter how the fighting goes on outside, don't come out without my voice transmission. What raw melon seeds haven't been roasted yet? Just make do with it. It's not about whether you know how many people are in higher positions. I know. You have a good view from here. The top is a mess. Running up there could easily result in being trampled. The soil we servants sealed off had just been improved. It can't withstand so many people stepping on it. It needs to be dealt with. General Xiaoyao sect is, after all, a major sect in the southern wilderness. Will directly attacking Tushan attract intervention from the outer heavens? Or should we negotiate intervention again? Once we burn this broken mountain to the ground, even the dust was stirred up. The outer heavens will only pretend to be blind. Refusing a toast. Order the entire army to advance and clear the way with the vanguard battalion. Clean this mountain for me. Scrape the belly 3 feet deep. Not a single insect is allowed to remain. This metal shell is too thick. If your teeth are loose, you probably won't be able to bite down. Third senior brother, stop knocking. They're practically trampling on our vegetable garden. Junior sister, so much iron is wasted. I'll make a big one. Jiang ni nong. Don't let them trample it. Freshly turned soil. Good. Collision preparation. Inanimated objects pieced together from scrap metal. Don't you dare stop me. Formation of family. Ha 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 ha. All troops, listen to my command. Formation contraction. Ray login. Get this pile of garbage back to scrap metal. Third senior brother. They're about to step into the deep-seated problem that's been bothering us. Why Dario weeding mode activated? Turn left 3 feet. Increased thrust. Chassis locked. Dodging and not taking his head-on attack head-on. Bind his legs with a binding spell. If the torque is insufficient, add some diesel. Ah. The weeds in the front row have been cleared. The landing is too hard. Preparing to cultivate. Explosion-proof seeding mode. Open. Ah, that's Xiaogu. It is Gu Shenzafeng, the carpenter who never dared to look people in the eye. Snort. Pass down the order. Who dares to disturb the laborers farming again? I personally skinned him alive. Key's forces prepared to bombard the target with overwhelming magic. The front of that puppet. The things that the head of the family has nurtured for 300 years, this trip brought out. Even if we level this mountain, you also have to peel off a layer of skin. Wrong. No matter how big the iron lump is, it's also scrap metal. There is no way to prevent wilt disease. Bad rabbit. Ha 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 ha. Number. Don't want. How so? Junior sister is having lunch. Haha. The owner is sad. Unforgivable. What is this? You must grow up quickly. 1 piece, 2 pieces. I'll make you a new dress after I harvest the vegetables. Rhubarb. They broke it. Amway color is completely broken. Release arrows. I have the spirit cannon firing. Drawing. Did they really think Meiji family had no one left? It is the demon suppressing tower. Jiang has enemies. May our ancestors bless us. Collect it for me. He eats all sorts of dirty things. Don't eat something that will upset your stomach. I also need to brew the medicine. Ow. R. Hold the formation steady. Those who retreat even half a step will have their entire families executed. R. Turn to make way for the masses. The fire line is the main vein's energy. I've taken over the waterway. Knock him away. Ingredients are everywhere. Some waste. Can you escape? 100,000 prisoners of war. This is an extremely large amount of non-performing assets. Forced mergers and acquisitions are necessary. Stop. Senior brother. They trampled my land. My cabbage was ruined. Now you want to just pack your bags and run away? 100,000 assets. An extremely serious malignant outflow is occurring. All must be left. Once you're almost inside the canyon, you'll be safe. Sister Yun, run to heaven. Ah. We surrender. Rabbit Power's godlike strength was drained. This is a kind of creature specifically designed to devour life force, the degree that exists to create absolute bitterness. Drink some freshly brewed. Not sweet enough. This soup uses millennia-old spiritual marrow. It's impossible for it not to be sweet. Buy my cabbage. I've already calculated it all. I was able to pick them at lunchtime today and stir-fry them. Gone, all gone. What's the point of arresting tens of thousands of people who don't know how to farm? Chopping wood can break a magic weapon. In addition, there was a pile of scrap metal in the yard. Can you exchange them for the original form of my few mutated, upside-down cabbages? What's wrong? Junior's sister doesn't eat. The junior sister has no appetite because she doesn't eat. The giant golem has lost its power. This job is impossible to do. You're calculating, aren't you? Or should I release half of the seal on my body? Go to China Railway. Just in time to stretch my muscles and bones. Do not kill. Killing is something only brutes do. It's such a waste that the cabbage died. The source is gone. This messy debt can't just be wiped clean like that. The G family thought they had sent 100,000 people. Add a bunch of junk as collateral and you can settle this debt. For its senior brother, how much do you plan to make them pay? They'll pay for this in their next life. They can't even afford the money to buy seeds. It's all calculated. Fourth senior brother, what? Battle damage claim form. 80 million top-grade spirit stones. Fourth senior brother, were you right? The calculation of cause and effect never misses a single detail. Heaven has already kept track of the accounts. Chief Anju. Turn over the G family's land. Bring the bald head back to plant new cabbages. I've wanted to go to Middle-earth for a long time. The monsters over there eat fine food, all pills. The resulting flavor is chewier than wild game from the south. I'll go with you. We'll be getting some new ingredients. I got up late. Sect masters miscellaneous service style. They intend to cross borders and attack the ancestral homeland of the G family in the Central Plains, the Holy Land. Once the crime of instigating the Kyushu War is investigated, our free and unfettered sect cannot bear this burden. The G family's 100,000-strong army surrounded me. The free and unfettered sect took that broken magic weapon that was emitting black smoke. When my niece Bai Kai was ruined, why didn't I think of that? But those were just a few cabbages after all. The G family has already lost a key general. The entire army of 100,000 was also detained and used as forced laborers. That's a huge price to pay. That's bullshit. My niece's cabbage is rotten. Is that a regular cabbage? That's emotional. Didn't you see how angry that child was? He didn't directly blow up all the Earth's veins in the Central Plains. Our errand boy style is well taught, kind-hearted. Relay my order. This sect leader will immediately enter seclusion. No one. I don't care about anything in the sect. Besides, go and activate the protective mountain array and the anti-flight restrictions on the south side of the sect. Remove them all. Once the door is removed, the whole room is open. Nonsense. Those little devils wanted to go out to collect debts, but didn't open the door. When they are unhappy, they remove the door along with the main air vent. You have to pay for it. Oh dear. The sect leader has a splitting headache. Can't see anything. I know nothing. Who dares to smash it? A person came with a gust of wind. It's what's hindering my seclusion. Pan Zong's was punished accordingly. Big Yellow and Little Red Walk. Third senior brother. It's too far. I'll walk. Shu souls cost money. We need a car. They need the kind of gates that can protect their ancestral graves. The car was smashed into sand. Okay. Work. Is your car tough enough, senior? The G family's gate is protected by a 10,000-year-old formation. The recoil force is very strong. As long as he doesn't blow up Ji's house on the way, even their mountains would be smashed into a pile of mud. That's fine. Bumping down a door is physical work, but winning hearts and minds is a skill. Mech's second brother pays back the money. Good sound quality. Just keep playing it on a loop. When we reach the middle, everyone along this journey should know the MechOS money, get on board. Big yellow, little red. Just right. Why? Ow. What does not dead mean? G family's warships. No, the G family's warships aren't that ugly. It's a menial job style. The peasant girl stood at the front of the car. Oh no, the 100,000 strong army is gone. The monsters from the miscellaneous servants' peaks were all gone, but they didn't die. They even created a monster and went on a rampage. Toyama. Burn all the items in Kugu that bore the G family's mark. No one is allowed to mention it. We have corresponded with the G family. Debt collection is perfectly legitimate. Most importantly, we are the victims. They ruined my cabbage. You must pay compensation. G family second son. Pay back debts. Repay 80 million yuan worth of premium Ganoderma lucidum. One less. Dig up your ancestral grave. Calculate the time. The young lord's army. That Jiangdong peasant girl should be skinned alive. That would definitely require 100,000 elite troops to breach a single hill. That's a sledgehammer for killing chickens. Pay back your debts. 80 million top-grade spirit stones. One less. Dig up your ancestral grave. What is that? Let's go to war. Where did they go? Great, as long as those devils aren't home. Junior sister, there's a formation ahead. Position speed measurement. Extremely high hardness. The cabbage has many heads. Even a breath was not enough. Ruling the southern wilderness. Unidentified flying object in the direction. Forced breakthrough. What's the panic? Those peasants in the southern wilderness. I guess it's some impoverished family again. Africa is out of control. What the hell is this thing? We absolutely cannot let this rubbish pollute the lands of the Central Plains. Someone is blocking the way. Formation defense strength, grade A, low quality. What are they holding in their hands? Are they trying to catch us with nets? That's a toll booth. According to the rules of the Middle Kingdom, forcibly passing through will result in a fine. It's not like we're throwing money away if we don't pay. If it's damaged, let him go find a few places to get it back. Okay. Madman Nan Huang. A madman has appeared. If the gates of the G family, third senior brother, were closed, I'm afraid they'll move the top-grade spiritual veins from the ground. Overload mode will destroy a group of warships. The keel is ruined. Lu Wen went to the G family to dismantle the torture device. Overloaded Lao Wen. Gale force winds at high altitudes. It's perfect for making dried meat. When they arrived at the G family, slice and cook. We ray having a welcome dinner for you. Fourth senior brother. What if they can't come up with 80 million top grade spirit stones? If they dare to renege on their debts, then we'll plow their land and cultivate it ourselves. Good. Once we get it. The girl named Jiang forced out the secret of the divine seed. Kyushu ultimately belongs to the G family. The formation on our side experienced violent fluctuations. An extremely strong spiritual pressure is approaching. It seems the army has returned in triumph. Pass down the order. Open the main gate and the war drums come. Why didn't the warning array go off? Collective formation. They wanted to scratch our car paint. What a waste! There is a top-quality fired wheat buried under the left-hand plot of land. It is very suitable for growing fire peppers. The artificial hill on the right completely blocks the feng shui, affecting spiritual pollination. Such fertile soil. They actually built houses on it. A layer of stones was also laid down. Smash the stone. At least 100,000 mu of top-quality spiritual fields can be cultivated. If you grow Chinese cabbage, 3 harvests a year. I've got my eye on this piece of land, third brother. Young master, what's wrong? Escape. The devil is coming. They dismantled my worship into scrap metal. Now they've come to demolish my house again, this time in a scrap metal van. The last grave where someone dared to speak loudly in front of the G family's gate. The grass is already 3 zhang tall. For the first time in 10,000 years, someone dares to step mud into the gates of my G family. Elders, listen to my command. I don't care what kind of tricks you're using. Blend through the outer formation. All of you, today. Even this piece of junk needs to be buried the threshold of the G family with me. It seems like the 4th senior brother, and the others don't want to pay. He still wants to hit someone. Given that China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC, has maliciously damaged Dayufeng, private property, financial liquidation is now underway. First item of the bill. The massive hole blocked the sunlight for half an hour. This resulted in the destruction of a 3-acre spiritual path, missing the optimal time for photosynthesis. Expected output to decline by 10%. Absurd. My Mecha worship has arrived. That's your honor. You dare to calculate the fee for dispelling evil spirits? The second item on the bill is the footsteps of 100,000 monks. The high-quality, soft soil from 30 li outside my clan, all trampled into hardened crusts. That's enough. Don't rush. I haven't finished reading yet. How did he make his move? The third-place finisher released withering toxic gases. This directly resulted in the 3 top-grade cabbages in our forest field. They turned to ashes on the spot. A total of 80 million top-grade spirit stones. 80 million top-grade spirit stones. Just for 3 cabbages. You bunch of extortionist demonic cultivators are desperate for money, trying to extort money from my family? Even if my family has mountains of snacks, we would never give you peasants even half a piece. Since the head of the G family publicly refused to repay the debt, answer. I hereby unilaterally declare the G family of Jiangtu is severely insolvent. Sealed effective. The G family is bankrupt immediately. All assets of the G family classified under miscellaneous non-performing assets. awaiting forced liquidation. This is sorcery. The area here could be demolished to make way for a drinking water channel. That tower is too tall to block the wind. It would be good to level it and use it as a composting pit. Such a big house! They can't even come up with 80 million. They were so poor they only had land left. Since there is no money, then the only option is to use the land to settle the debt. Take my G family's land. Very good. I'll see if you're lucky enough to have that kind of luck. The G family's 10,000-year-old protective formation has been activated. The Great Formation remains unbroken. Theoretically, even if the Great Goddess monster came, it's impossible to break through in a short time. How to crack open the hardest turtle shell in Jiang. Fourth brother's greenhouse is poorly constructed. The light transmittance is too poor. The bright light completely blocked out the natural light. This will seriously affect the color and luster of the seedlings. This is outrageous. Unleash the killing intent. The CP is about to be scratched. 123 hum. The meat is too tough. Lifeless. Fibers completely stiffened. It won't soften or chew properly. Not fit for the pot. Not even worthy of being used as waste. Retreat all back to the Great Formation. Junior sister has finished cleaning up the trash. Thank you, senior brother. This tattered fat guy is in the way. HMPH. Not only blocks light, it's not breathable. It was stuffy inside, like a steamer. This severely affects the respiration efficiency of seeds after they are sown. Activate the countershock killing formation. Die. Impossible. It's all right. The surface crusting is too severe. You need to flip through it twice. Such rich earth vein energy. Excessive soil hardening. Extremely poor breathability. Water circulation is completely locked. Such a beautiful day. He was just suffocated by bye-bye like that. You destroyed my tiger clan's great formation. It was all for the sake of stealing these 2 pieces of white jade. Who cares about your broken stone? You've sealed off the entire land. Even an earthworm can survive. What a waste! Junior sister took half a step back. The G family has declared bankruptcy. All G family assets were legally seized as debt repayment. Deprivation. A mid-grade spiritual treasure. Debt settlement of 1,000 top-grade spirit stones. What kind of evil magic is this? These white feathers are spread to deep. A layer of isolation array was also placed underneath. Hardy. What are you doing? Young master. What is he doing? He looks like he's planting vegetables. Young master. All-powerful caution. Cabbage fake gun version. This is outrageous. A reminder. The G family's land veins have been legally requisitioned by the miscellaneous servants. You are now trespassing on a private farm. You dare to move? Compensation doubled. I'll pay you back, you old man. No, that's not right. Earth veins are being lost. Those grasses. Stop. Make him stop. Grand Elder. At this speed, I can leave the country tomorrow morning. Good. Very good. Just wait. You'll soon know what true power is. The unfilial rooster, through the long night, respectfully welcomes its ancestor as he emerges from seclusion. Killer fairy. Why are you shouting so loudly? It's so noisy. Junior sister, is this a change of ancestry? They dug up their ancestors. They dug up their ancestors' graves because the feng shui was so good. Why dig it out yourself when it's perfectly fine? The ancestor was born, swallowing heaven and earth. This is a great supernatural power. That spendthrift son is mine. Pan Long Mu Mai. Those were the legitimate spoils of war for the servants. Even on the verge of death, he was still thinking about snacks. How could you lowly commoners possibly understand the majesty of our ancestors? What supreme secret technique? Can't you tell your ancestors are rotting and moldy in the ground? Presumptuous! What do you, a mere mortal, know about the realm of our ancestors? I know how to farm. Insects have appeared in the ground. The soil will be ruined. If the soil is damaged, this year's harvest will be completely lost. That deadbeat downstairs not only owes money, but also refuses to pay it back. They even threw dirty water on my land. It is a malignant tumor polluting the environment. The cancer must be dug out and eradicated completely. The ingredients have been completely contaminated. The foundation was corroded. The land has poor load-bearing capacity. No more houses can be built. The ancestor is about to break through the barriers. Rhubarb. You don't need to eat. This thing is too dirty. I'll dig it up myself. Please, ancestor, make the decision. Kill this scoundrel. May our G family's foundation last 10,000 years. He Fang beheaded. You are not even qualified to be my blood offering. Turn to ashes. Die, you country bumpkin. Under the divine power of the ancestors. Tremble. You bandits will all be buried with my G family. Junior sister. This old man. The land we just selected was cracked again. If that blows lands, this fertile field underground has been completely ruined. Total crop failure. Malicious pollution of farmland. I want to charge him an additional 300 million yuan in environmental treatment fees HMPH. This rotten meat is utterly rotten. If this thing falls into the pot, I even had to throw away my iron pot. This Wenlu is exactly like the bald guy rotting in the mud. Why are you shouting so loudly? It's one thing to just float in the sky. Did you know that you have fungi and worms growing on your body? Instead of covering it properly in the ground, it ran out and wreaked havoc on other people's vegetable gardens. Old ancestor, stop spouting nonsense and uttering ignorant words. Kill him and extract his soul using the most cruel methods. Light up. Fourth senior brother. Did you see it clearly? What did you see? I saw this dead beet come out. Our 2 acres of top-quality cabbage fields are completely ruined. The concentration of spiritual energy is decreasing every second. It's not about the money. Look at his neck, skin round the collarbone. Those gray-black patterns. It is a severe case of necrotizing dermatitis. Snort. This is hardly some miraculous power. This is a poisonous, rotten tree root. Or is it the kind of terminal illness? A severe pollutant that specifically harms the surrounding wealthy areas. Since it's moldy dead wood, they're not even worthy of being stuffed into the stove as firewood. Too much smoke will ruin the bottom of my pot. Wood is not good. This wood was completely rotten. The mortise and tenon joints are not strong enough to support the load. It would fall apart if the wind blew it. It would prick your butt even if you used it as a stool. Even dogs want to eat it. Shut up. This seed is God. I am the ruler of this world. Ignorant ants. I will drain your life force today. Breaking the rules. The magic power was defeated after being whipped for hours. This thing contains wood. Life has stopped growing. That old geezer. Using toxic gases to impair our assets. If all the vegetables in this field die, Yufeng's financial report this month is all in red. The excipients were completely ruined due to the huge losses. Even the soil underground has a strange smell. Poo. Are you sick? It's fine if it's rotten on its own. How dare you scatter this filth on my land? Can you afford to pay the compensation? My aunt, this seed is here to guide you. Do your grandpa. Something's wrong. Give me a suck. Extinction. Come out here. Block. Why on cabbage? Transformation into a magical old monster. Actively withdraw from the war zone. Jagger Leckelter's highest level of force. Assets to 0. Why run so fast? I haven't handed over my storage bag yet. Consider this your attempt to evade debt. This land is currently ownerless. No need to pay demolition compensation. Okay, you've finished reading and running. Let's continue discussing DPD debt. Ha 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 ha. The chief family accepted their bet and accepted their defeat. I only begged my great-aunt to spare the lives of my clansmen so they could do farm work. Why didn't you just agree to this earlier? One fingerprint is missing. I'll take the old guys lying in your ancestral graves. They dug it all out to sell as bone broth. Don't be nervous, since you've already signed it. From now on, we'll be one family. Miscellaneous workers do not allow idleness. People, I'll get up tomorrow morning and clean up all the junk here. After, you are the #1 sweeper in Middle-earth from Miscellaneous Peak. The weeding job in that vegetable patch is yours. I will definitely get rid of it completely. Not even an earthworm was spared. Many thanks to my senior brother for sparing my life. That's it for today. The mid-process collection operation was a complete success. Where is the 4th senior brother's treasure vault? Find something usable to take back and exchange for some meat. Although this bead is not perfect. But you could crush it up and let Xiao Hong play with it like a fool. Check, no problem. I signed the document. Number 007. From now on, every inch of soil on this land, you have to treat him like your own father. Holdings. Once you're rehired, you have to work. Loosen up this land before dark today. All the large stones inside were removed. I'm going to plant a new batch of cabbages first thing tomorrow morning. If the sowing schedule is delayed, you wouldn't even be enough to fill a hole. Did you understand? I understand. Go to work. The outer perimeter has been inventoried. All the items imbued with spiritual energy were packed away. Senior brother is hungry. After a day's work, I want to eat meat with more fat. Good junior sister. What flavor do you want to eat? Raised dishes should be stewed until very tender. It took some effort to run away from that old man. Wait a moment. Almost done. Is it ripe? No, the fire quality here is too poor. The temperature of ordinary fire cannot be raised. This armored mad bull has thick hide and tough flesh. The heat is too low to cook it properly. It gets stuck in your teeth when you eat it. What should we do then? I'm so hungry I could eat a whole yellow goat. Replace the firewood. Wadian Chenqiang tomb. The wood is sturdy and oily, nourished by spiritual energy for thousands of years. Not a single wormhole. It will definitely burn brightly. Number. A tomb made of agarwood for 10,000 years. How can you use it for firewood? Too old to be used for furniture making. It'd be uncomfortable for people, but perfect for firewood. It's not good if it hits you. Junior sister has been found. R. Miracle drug. This pot contains a miraculous medicine that can grant immortality. What's there to be angry about? It won't burn you. Adhesion. Don't mess with those lowly fish heads. Using aged incense as firewood. Feeding a 6th-order demon to a dog. Oh dear, my hands are so full. Go downstairs and take a look. Be careful and cautious. What does it taste like? Criminal deposits. Ancestors, please don't eat this. Can't bite me. Good heavens, this is a Jedi token. An extremely inauspicious place. Dragon Seed Jr. Sister. It's written very clearly here. Bones scattered throughout the body. Evil spirits running rampant. 10 deaths without life. The chosen one must not be touched. This is a place where you'll die. Etc. Bones everywhere. Yes, they're all bones from dead dragons. He was very resentful. Even a tiny bit of it will annihilate your soul. Fourth brother, the snacks we scavenged from several stores. How long can rhubarb last? I only buy meat for Jiang to eat. It can only last for 6 months at most. Size, we went bankrupt 6 months later. So you said it was all white bones and dragon bones. It's bone. It's bone, but it's poisonous. Is rhubarb poisonous? Is that bone? That's Jiang's food rations for a year. That's the top quality base for making broth. In the eyes of the junior sister, it's free, large quantity, filling. This is hardly an ominous place. This is clearly a natural seafood wholesale market. Why? Hungry. Okay. You want to go hungry. Fourth senior brother went to inform everyone. Have the third senior brother pull his car out. Have the eldest brother bring pots, pans, and 13 spices. Everyone prepare the largest size snakeskin bag. Walk into the store. It's absolutely insane. Be quick. Leave the bag opening a little wider for holding large bones. The opening is too small. The bone couldn't be inserted. A scholar can be killed, but not humiliated. How could an old man like myself, a late-stage nascent soul cultivator, possibly? This is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Is this enough, third senior brother? The chassis has been fitted with a gravity array. It can hold 100,000 jin, 50,000 kilograms. I gave him a new name. Pickup trucks for delivery. Shouting, excuse me. This is top-grade divine spring water. Did the senior brother bring so much material? The cage isn't far from here, is it? The parchment scroll said, those are bones from 10,000 years ago. This is a specially made 13 spices, specially used to remove fishy smell and enhance freshness. Otherwise, the soup base will taste bitter. Rhubarb can easily cause stomach upset. The eldest brother is the most thoughtful. You can't bring too much stock without enough seasonings. Are you guys crazy? Do you even know what kind of place that is? Are you just going to bring a mongrel dog to fill the gaps in the dragon soul's teeth? Young Master. My name is G. Lincoln. I am no longer the young master. Okay, little brother who watches the sky. Don't worry, we're just going to get some auxiliary materials. I'll be back soon. That place was indeed quite dirty. We won't take you there. This is a drought-resistant knife. Cabbage seeds. You'll have to work hard these next 2 days. Turn the soil evenly. Sow the seeds. The land at home. It's up to you. Infested with worms. I've returned to serve you. Ha ha ha. Hold on tight. Oh. This is a sealed cast iron pot from G brand. Judging from this situation, doesn't it look like going to the market in the town ahead? Explosion! Gone. Where did they go? Were they coming for us? No, it's not. They were driving a strange, giant war machine, headed due south. 5,000 li due south. Have the dragons gone mad? That's a place where the living can go. Even the lowest and highest level nascent soul cultivators in our central plains, no one dared to approach the film and force their way in. They thought that would bring excellent IEA. A slacker who steals nothing is invincible, since you gentlemen are going to your deaths. What they were wearing. The order was given to Munenori to detonate. Bring a highest grade poison avoidance pills and breath-concealing talismans, hanging far behind that tank. Do not disturb them. Wait until they die in front of the dragon seed boundary marker. Immediately seize the relics. I'm betting 10,000 low-grade spirit stones. They're betting they won't see the sun rise tomorrow. Let's go. Go to the scene. Hurry up and stop rushing. It's already overloaded. Senior brother. What are those things flying in the sky behind us? Locusts? Observe the fluctuations of spiritual energy. They should all be people. Perhaps they were visiting relatives in the south on their way. Oh. Third brother, drive more steadily. I'm going to take a nap. Call me when we arrive. Wait until they die inside. This ley line, which they had improved with divine artifacts, and these terrifyingly vibrant spirit seeds. It all belongs to the G family. Young master, that's your third uncle. Have you been bewitched by that enchantress? Starting today, who dares to touch a single leaf on the ground? I don't need Boss Jiang to lift a finger. I personally dug up your family's ancestral graves. Take the sickle. Go and clear away those mutated weeds on the south slope. That was personally instructed by Boss Jiang. Unfinished before sunset. Tonight, none of you will get a single grain of spirit rice. Luckily, I surrendered early. Those sects that hadn't seen the world yet, they're definitely heading in that direction too. Let's hurry up and go. When you see it with your own eyes, you will know. Growing vegetables here is the happiest thing in the world. The fog is too thick. Dawang. The road signs are all illegible. This seafood market is estimated to be quite large. If you go to the wrong door, I'm afraid I won't be able to get the biggest bone. We've come all this way. Gas is not cheap either. Oh dear, what is this? Stinky rhubarb. Wipe the glass if it's blocking the way. It's so dark I can't see anything at all. What to do next? Pick the fat. Ah. The 9 netherworld aura was gone and was absorbed by that mongrel dog. Help! It smells awful. This wound is poisonous. This drink is for you. You think you've defeated the Kim family? You can roam freely in this perilous place that has existed for 10,000 years. Senior brother, look at that group of kind people outside. We're afraid the big bones we're going to grab later will be too hard. They specially sent over a high-quality cutting board. Thank you all for the kitchenware. Gong Feng, the handyman, accepted it. When cutting the bones later, please stand further away. to avoid getting blood on my body. They took it seriously. That knife looks a little creepy to me. He's gone mad. He's using brute force to smash the dragon's core. Idiot! A violent attack would directly detonate the entire desolate land. Self-destruct mechanism. This group of people didn't even leave behind ashes. Keep it in check. This flavor is too strong. It must be an old bone that has been deposited for tens of thousands of years. Only then can such pure high-calcium fertilizers be fermented. Mix directly into the pan. Next year's cabbages will grow taller than a person. Family members can have plenty of big bones. Time to get to work and stock up. Old bones are too hard. Looks like I'll have to put in some effort to cut it. Alive! They all came back to life. This was the obsession of the ancient dragon race, let alone a few ignorant and arrogant servants. The sect leaders of all the major sects personally attended. You'll get a lot of skin peeled off if you encounter this. Large bone frame, high activity level. This type of meat usually tends to be on the tougher side. It is not suitable to drink stewed soup. It gets stuck in your teeth easily. Even if it's just tough meat, that's fine. It's flying way too high. My internet connection is way too weak. What are you gesturing over there? Does this idiot think he's harvesting wheat? Die. Why? Snort. These bone fragments are so noisy. Ah. Good dog. Ha-hee. Go back. Ouch. Junior sister, you way too slow. Third senior brother's bones are too loose to handle. Dragon uses formation. Largeria vacuuming harvesting mode. Nice one. That is the ancient dragon soul. No, it looks more like an immature loach. They are purchasing goods. Retreat quickly. Send the message back. They are not human. There is a lot of fertilizer outside, but the main point is, the middle piece is the fattest. Junior sister stuff has a very high density. The section power of the modified woodworking card is insufficient. If you can't lift it, smash it. Theft. Return the dragon's resting place. Shameless tomb raiders who stole the resting place of the dragons. You have angered the will of this Jedi.